Hi guys, it's Didi here, and in today's video we're gonna talk about the Vortex, the book by Esther and Jerry Hicks that gives us the teachings of Abraham. Esther appeared in the original version of the 2006 film The Secret. The Hicks books, including the series The Law of Attractions, are, according to Esther Hicks, translated from a group of non-physical entities called Abraham. Hicks describes what she's doing is typing into infinite intelligence. Esther and Jerry Hicks have dedicated their life to communication the Abraham Hicks teaching to people around the world. Among the books they've published is the bestseller Ask and It's Given, Learning to Manifest the Law of Attraction. Vortex is the third in a series of 4 Abraham Hicks books that focus on different aspects of the experience of self as a powerful creator. Of course, I've heard about The Secret and I watched the movie years ago. I've heard about the Law of Attractions, but for some strange reason, the Abraham teachings have escaped my attention. It's strange because I'm a long-time learner, I'm obsessed with personal development and spiritual literature, and somehow I did not come across the Abraham teaching and the Esther and Jerry Hicks for many years. I've recently heard about them, and I already have few questions from you guys on whether I've read the book and what do I think about the book. So today's video I'm going to share my opinion and what this book is about. The Vortex is giving us the teachings of the Abraham. The Abraham is a non-physical entity, non-religious. It's sort of intelligence that channels and gives us the teaching through the Esther Hicks. She's the recipient of this knowledge and she's sharing it with us. It sounds a bit weird, and for many of us it could be even weird to start reading the book. I found it weird. However, once you start reading the book and get used to the style, you sort of forget about this part if you're not comfortable with it, or you simply accept it. Most of the things that she shares I completely agree with, and many of them are a good reminder of who we are and that we are much more than what we think we are in our physical body now. So what is the Vortex? The Vortex is the Abraham term of being aligned with the source. Some people call the source universe, God, the true selves, and whatever term you feel more comfortable with. But it means that when we are in the Vortex, we know who we really are. We are coming from a place of joy, of passion, of enthusiasm, of purpose, and we are only feeling good feelings. If we are out of the Vortex, we feel anxiety, we feel depression, we may be fearful, and the only way for us to understand whether we are in the Vortex or out of the Vortex is to recognize our feelings, to see how we feel. According to Abraham, we all come to this world with a purpose. We come knowing that we want to come, we are choosing to be here, we choose our physical bodies, and we come equipped with something that is something like a GPS, internal guidance system. We come, we are feeling aligned with the source, we know who we are, but in time our parents, society, teachers, they impose on us their beliefs. And in order for us to start pleasing them, we lose that connection with the Vortex. In time, it takes us more and more effort to get back to the Vortex and just be who we are and just feel comfortable and confident in our own selves, feeling what we feel and knowing that we are here for good. So in this book, they talk in different parts for the different relationships we have in the world, because let's define it, everything we do here is sort of in a relationship with people we talk to or ourselves. One of the parts is dedicated to mating, finding your partner, and how you can ensure that you have good relationships with the people who you choose to spend your life with, and all these flawed assumptions that we have for our relationship. Another part is on sexuality, and in sexuality it talks about all the wrong beliefs that we are holding for centuries and that define how we look into different aspects of sexuality. Another part is on parenting, and this is the part that I was most interested in, and I'm going to share with you today some of the things that can help you for you as a parent. And another part is on self-awareness. According to Abraham, the most important relationships we need to treasure and we need to sort of recognize and be at good terms at are the relationships we have with ourselves. There are 22 flawed premises that we accept as truth in our society, according to Abraham, And it gives us in the book the opposite of these flawed statements. What if we believe that they are not true, that something else is true? One of the main topics throughout the book is that you are the creator of your own reality. And whether you're a fan of Tony Robbins or Eckhart Tolle or Don Miguel Ruiz or Wayne Dyer, this is one of the things that all of them share as a message to us. We are indeed the creators of our own reality. And often we forget, we play the role of the victim. It's a good reminder throughout the whole book that we are emitting frequencies and vibrations, and what we are focused on, whether it's the lack of it or whether it's the abundance of it, is what we attract at the end. And if we don't believe we are own creators, then we are giving up responsibilities of our own actions, and then it leads to lots of depression or fear and angry or jealousy or all these negative feelings that we don't want to feel. There is a whole chapter in the book about parenting, how to build great parent-child relationships. One of the false premises that we hold as parents is that because we've been on the earth for longer than they are, we know better than them. Because we are older than them, we are wiser than them. Abraham says, no, you are not. Being wiser because you're older it's not true. You are wiser if you're aligned with the source. If you're not aligned with the source, you can be as old as you want, but you're not going to be wiser. And when children are born, they are closer to the source because they don't have all these negative experiences that parents bring into the world. They are still much closer to their own, to know who they are, to their true selves. And in time, if you want to be the perfect parents, the best thing we can do for them is to stop controlling their behavior, stop controlling their feelings, stop requiring from them to do things so that they can please us and giving them rewards for behavior that we think it's good, because we don't know what is right and what is wrong. They probably know better. The best thing if we want to be the perfect parents is to try to be as much as possible aligned to our own source and be the role model for them, and allow them to recognize their own feelings and feel what they feel, and tell them that they would know better than everybody else in the world. They have to treasure this internal guidance system, stay with it, and in time we'll do the best favor to them if we teach them that. Also, Abraham says that in society we tend to think that we as parents have a huge impact on the development of our children. Abraham says that's not the case. The children come here to learn, not from us and from our words, but mainly from their life experiences. I think the chapter for the parents, for all of you who are parents, is a must read because it will give you a different perspective. And I think for sure it will give us a lot of allowance as well to make sure we are more aligned with our own self rather than thinking that we should be the perfect parents. Because as Abraham says, perfect parents don't exist. Children come here and they don't expect us to be perfect. So this is what I wanted to share about the Vortex. Remember, you are creator on your reality. Remember, your child, although it seems helpless when they show up in your life, they are master creators themselves, and we need to treasure that. Abraham says, make sure you focus only on the positive aspects of your child and the brilliance that each child comes into our world with, instead of focusing on what is wrong with them. Disregard what you think is wrong with them, because you may be wrong too. And you remember to use your feelings as a guidance to whether you're in Vortex or not. One of the actions you can take now if you want to get into the Vortex and to make peace with your current situation is to focus on all these things that you see as positive. You can do that in relation to relationships with other people. For example, you can sit down and write on a piece of paper 100 things that you like about your mother or your father or your, or somebody who you don't have good relationship with. By focusing only on the positive, you are starting to emit different frequencies, and then you vibrate a different level and you're much more likely to get into the Vortex. And if you want to learn more about how to build great relationships, I really recommend you go and buy the Vortex. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share with me in the comment box below if you've read this book, what it made impression upon you, what are the things that you would like to share with other people watching our videos. And if you have any questions, please let me know, guys. I love reading your questions. Jump on my Instagram story for more stories. This is the easiest place for you to ask questions as well. And I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching these videos. I don't think that I said thank you enough. You are the reason for me doing all these videos for over a year now. And yeah, that's it. If you like this video, give me a thumb up, share with your friends, subscribe for my channel, and please remind yourself that you are a powerful creator. See you soon, guys. Bye.